doesn't want him identified.
Just come in. In the medical room is a fairly badly damaged person.
Damien is asked to stay at home for one day. Calm is restored, but the who said what allegations continue.
The reason being that John Williams had said that she was overweight and had made rude remarks about her mother. So that's why Damien was up there.
Started on a bus late on Friday night when 3 of our pupils seemingly were drunk and they were all boasting and talking. The problem is, of course, it as usual leads to problems in school, and we pick up the pieces. And this could go down as a school fight, but it had its roots in Central Harrow at 10 o'clock on a Friday night.
John Rumble has been a teacher for 35 years. He prides himself on his punctuality, hard work and attention to detail.
Oh, my goodness. Last term, would you believe, you were reading this? Look up Act 1, scene...
For the first time in his career, his judgment has been called seriously into question.
What that's really saying is, you're incompetent. You can't judge.
Rumble's anger is over the English GCSE. It no longer has a formal exam like this. It consists instead of 100% coursework.
Right. You may get cracking on that now, please.
Teachers mark their own pupils' folders and give an estimated grade. These folders are then cross-checked by other English teachers at Park, and some, as an example of the marking, are sent to an external exam moderator.
Names on, please.
It's usual for the odd grade to be changed by the moderator, but in the summer of '91, 80 Park High pupils are marked down. Nearly all of the 31 children in John Rumble's class have lost out.
In the particular class that I was teaching, I think that there are only 4 of them who have not been downgraded.
What's your reaction to that, then?
Well, pretty horrified, as you can imagine, when the literature results, they have agreed with every one of the grades that I've given but one. And that one, they marked up.
Nothing like this has ever happened at Park High before. The school's exam marking record is a good one.
But how can I be wrong in 10% of my marking for every pupil? I've suddenly become senile this year. But why hasn't it happened in English literature?
Some staff are linking the exam board's remark to a decision by Peter Devine, the head of the English department, not to attend a meeting where schools and the exam board standardise marking. Park refused to let Devine go as his supply cover and travel expenses would not be paid for.
I suppose a really cynical person would say, are you having your knuckles rapped because you didn't go to that meeting? Now, of course, I can't believe a thing like that. As a professional person, I can't.
The bit that annoys me is that in this report back on the English, which is one they've downgraded, there's a paragraph that says the centre's refusal to attend the agreement trial caused some concern. And quite frankly, it sounds to me like they're punishing us for not going to their meeting.
This is a rare sight. Patrick Looney is 15, does not like school and only sporadically comes to Park High.
Today is the first day that he has arrived at school for, I think, the last 2 weeks. He has not appeared at all. He does not care. He doesn't care about sanctions. He came in this morning and said, "You've seen me, miss. Can I go home now?"
Patrick has forgotten his judo kit.
You're not going to have people running around all your life reminding you about things, Patrick, that are important to you. I mean, this is something you're good at, and you can't even remember, can you? Hey.
And look, I've lost that, miss.
Patrick's yearhead Eileen Whittaker is making a determined bid to salvage something of his education. The Year 11 project in Harrow caters for disaffected school children. Mrs Whittaker and the school's education social worker meet the project organisers.
Patrick's social skills are exceptionally poor, we feel. He finds a great deal of difficulty with most of his peers. In the main, his behaviour is very aggressive towards other pupils and sometimes towards staff.
What is it about school you don't like?
Well, the atmosphere and everything. Sort of, like, do this, do that. Sort of, I'd rather be, if I could do anything, I'd rather be out at work.
What about maths?
I hate that.
Yeah? Do
Do you not think you're going to get anything out of it?
No, don't do nothing and listen.
How do you decide whether you're going to go to school or not go to school?
Well, sometimes I decide at night or when I get up before I go to school or on the way to school I just decide not to go.
Do you know what makes that decision for you?
No. Sort of, well, I think it's because I know the day's going to be annoying for me, everybody's going to start having a go at me, so I